We'll see how this goes. This shit on? Working? Working? Okay. Why is this shit so dusty? Alright. Here we are. We got some head to get. Whether or not this will be successful remains to be seen. But we're gonna try. We are gonna try. Okay. Try and cook, as it were. What do I do? I feel like I've forgotten literally everything. I. Come on. There we go. Hello? Hello? What the fuck? What was that about? Anyway. Let's draw that. Draw that. Draw that. No, that's too much. Okay. It doesn't feel right to me. How is that? How is this possible? What if I zoom in? That feels a little better, but like not right either. It's not right in its own respect. Oh, brother. What am I doing? This feels too big, doesn't it? Like, I don't feel like I know what I'm doing right now, which is pretty standard. But I particularly don't feel like I know what I'm doing. Just try and get as much done as we can and deal with it, you know? Deal with it, deal with it, hashtag, and deal with it. Oh boy. Maybe we don't. I don't know. Just keep going for now. God, that feels way too big, doesn't it? Why does my back hurt so much? Jesus fucking Christ. This don't feel right. I gotta undo all of it. This would be fine for a different angle, but I don't think it's fine for this angle. How do I do this? Oh God. Not ideal moment. Just see what we can pull off. Come on. We got this, right? Okay. Why does this feel wrong? Does everything I do feel wrong? Shit. All right. Should I switch my chair over? Do we think that'll help? I don't feel like it'll help. I feel like I can't, like, I don't know, maintain a seated position. Shit. I don't think I plugged in this desk's rising capability. So I guess we're on our own. That's my mistake. But I wonder if standing would have helped. We might just try and get one down and might end stream after that. That way I can go sit somewhere else. No, you know, probably just lay down. How is this the play? What am I doing? I don't know. We'll manage, I think. I hope. Why does this feel wrong? Okay. Why doesn't this add up? Like, what am I missing here? No, that doesn't seem right. Does that help? Wait, is the light? Hold on. Maybe that'll help. No, I think that's making it worse, to be honest with you. This just looks super strange to me. Is that better? I think we just have to send it. Like, we can't just keep sitting on the same old thing, not sending it. Okay. Why does this seem too small? What am I doing? Fuck am I cooking up here? What the fuck am I doing here? Okay. Mm, yes? Right? I think this is right. Is this right? I think I've confused myself. Which is pretty common, really. Something like that. And then like that. But like, we need that to get thinner. Navy? Bro, what am I doing? Nobody fucking knows. That doesn't seem right. That also doesn't seem right. But like, to a different degree. What's an eyeball look like? Anyone ever seen one of those? Because I don't think I have at this point. What am I cooking up? Does anyone know? Because it doesn't feel like I'm cooking it. I think this shit's still raw. This shit is fucking raw. Gordon Ramsay, help me. That's the art Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay. What's crazy is there might actually be someone named that. You know what I mean? Because I think Riordan, right? I think that's a real name. Can you fucking believe that? I feel so bad for them. Um, Not really. I don't give a fuck. They can go, you know, sit on a dick or something, which they're entitled to enjoy. This is America. I really feel like this model's nose is too big. Am I crazy? Okay. I'm feeling a little wackadoodly about this. I really gotta reorganize everything. It's getting a little dusty over here too. I'm probably not gonna have time soon. It's our time. It's running out. Da 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 dum. Do 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 do. Yeah da 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 dum 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 dum. I think that's a bit rounded. Oh my god, we gotta finish flying grounded. Did I just change to red? My bad. Sorry, my mistake. My mistake. I did that. Sorry for that. Well, it's sorry. It felt like there was something on the pen tip. Not the ideal moment. I don't know why it feels weird. It feels darker than it should be. This feels too long, doesn't it? Jesus Christ. Oh. Ugh. Ow. I don't fucking care about your ear. I tried to do a little sketch last night. I'm gonna probably try and work on the same sketch tonight. Fucking not good, bro. I don't understand. Like, I don't feel like I've improved at all. It's so weird. Like, I have the reference, I'm looking at it, and it just isn't good. Like, I just can't do it. It's still the eyes, it's still the head shape, it's still, right, the same things. I just still can't do them. Maybe I'm just not built for this, I guess. I don't fucking know. No. Hey, that wasn't all one, was it? Hold on, let me. Okay. Bro, look at that schnauz. Actually, let's just redo the triangle in its entirety. Let's make it a little wider, but a little shorter. What do we think? Something like that? I think that might be it. Maybe a little less wide. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So now we gotta do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. Maybe. That doesn't feel right. Does it? Good old long lips. Long lips McGee. Okay. So let's go up halfway. Meet half. Oh! Oh no! Maybe something like that? Thank you. May I have another? Something like that. Oh no. Alright, we are having problems. Okay, so we want this to come down and back up. And then down roughly here, I guess. Down. Down, up, and then down, down. Down, 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 down. And then we want to hit them with it, hit them with it. Sorry, hit them with, sorry. Hit them with it, hit them with it, hit them with it. Is that right? That don't feel right. Why did I say it like that? I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know how to speak properly. I'm a Moran. Somebody help me. Does anyone know how to fucking draw this by any chance? Please? How about new? I do not think this is correct, but I might just go with this because I can't fucking do it. I just can't do it, man. I don't know. I'm not that guy. I'm not Himothy. Is that right? That don't feel right. That do not feel right. That doesn't feel right either. Okay, hold on a minute. All right. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. And then that comes up like that. That kind of comes across like that. And then hit him with it. Maybe a little longer. Hit him with it. And if you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it. So a tip I saw, actually this is PCAT again, God, Lord, and Savior of the arts. I guess something she'll sometimes do is she'll take the reference and she'll, I guess, take it and place it under it and then put like dots where she wants like certain things to be, and she'll almost play connect to dots, and that helps with the proportions. And I thought about doing that, but you know, she kind of came to the same conclusion as me. Like, while it can help, it kind of becomes just tracing, right? Because if you like do that and then keep making sure with like putting it behind it, it's just like tracing with extra steps. I feel like we're trying to avoid that. Call me crazy. Call me maybe. Okay. All right. How the fuck did I get all the way over here, bro? Like, what am I doing? Move my dumb ass over here, please. What am I cooking up? Oh my god, dude. Holy shit. Poor fella. Got a tumor. I'm sorry, man. Look, if he didn't want to get all type of fucked up and whatnot, shouldn't have been drawn by me. That's all I'm saying. Should have picked a real artist and not my dumbass. Hold on. I don't feel like my ear's that long. Do I have small ears? I mean, I know like the inside of my ear is small. I have a like very hard time with most in-ear like IEMs. Like, why the fuck's bro's ear kind of like this? Nah, the self-deprecating will continue until morale improves. Seriously though, what the fuck is wrong? Is my ear fucked up? Like, aside from the fact that honestly the audio quality of AirPods are ass, I don't know why the fuck people like them. Uh, and I'm absolutely terrified of them dropping on the floor. They don't generally fit my ear shape. Maybe my ears are really small. Because I really don't feel like my ear like sticks out this far from my head. One normal sized kidney and one smaller than average kidney. This is my rant. All right. Is that good? It doesn't sound good. Can you go to the kidney exchange and like trade them? I don't know why I thought that was about to be I have one normal sized ear and one small ear. I mean, I guess the only real reason you would know about your kidneys is if you had a problem. So, added 21 years, fine since. All right. Keep it going. Keep it going. I know liver health is usually really heavily associated with alcohol stuff, but I'm pretty sure it affects kidneys too. So I imagine that's something you'd have to consider, right? Like, be like a pretty much non-drinker. What the fuck am I drawing? I think this is a fucking worm. I don't like it. What if we just don't draw ear? That's why fucking fuzzies always draw the goddamn cat ears and shit. It's easier because it's just a fucking triangle. Holy shit. I've got them figured the fuck out. Read them like a book. Read them like a hentai. What? Wait, what is all right, hentai. Hold on. I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know where bro's going with this, but the video form is called hentai. And then there's anime, and then there's manga. But what's the manga form of hentai? I know it's there. I know it exists. I've seen it in the animes that, you know, they got the booths. I know it's doujinshi for like I don't know, I guess non-professional manga like comics. So like what's what's it called? I know it's there. I know they make it. I know what they are. Not a non-drinker, but I rarely drink, and if I do drink it, it's just one glass of whiskey and coke. The old Jack and Coke. Let's go. How American. Yak and Coke. Smoking a pancake. What the fuck am I doing? It's like I've never seen a fucking. You know what? I don't think I've seen an ear this close up. Like I feel like I'm just not like looking into an ear. I'm just not doing it. There's better things to do. What the fuck's wrong with ear people? That's what I want to know. Are ear people worse than foot? Nah, no, they're not. Never mind. I have this currently my fucking ear search history. Let's go. It's porn. It's all porn. You know, actually, I don't even think. I feel like I don't even think it would show up. I have a device, a singular device in a private room. It's like a vault. It's like, you got to put in a combo. It has one of those like wheels that you got to do for like a safe. It's like a bank vault. It's it's the wank room. There's an armed guard outside. You and him have to twist the key at the same time before you can open the vault door. I think is it Family Guy? There's an episode of Family Guy, I think, where Peter does that. And he like goes into like an underground vault. Or no, is it American Dad? It might be American Dad. He like goes into a vault and it's just like one fucking like nude magazine. I'm gonna have to shrink, bro. Bro's ear, it's gonna have to shrink as well. That shit ain't right. I feel like dark romance books and read questionable smut with night. Huh? What's bro doing over there? The hell's bro talking about? What's bro cooking up? I don't know. It's kind of strange. Bro's cooking something up. What it is, I don't fucking know. Somebody kick him out of the kitchen. Get him out of there. Bro's just throwing out the search history for free. Not even blackmailed. Supervillains are powerless against him. Blackmails himself. Glorious book. Strange. It's a book. That's crazy. I would know I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. Rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. What am I doing? Real smut enjoyer, huh? Real degenerate. Disgusting. Right out in the Publix? You know, I don't look right. Halt, citizen. Present your porn pass. Or be prosecuted. I think bro's got a swollen eye, and I feel bad. Oh no. Poor fella. That shit not looking good. Oh no. My man, no. What the fuck do I do here? Does anyone know? Think like that? Is that right? It seems a bit much. It's much ado about nothing. Yeah, that doesn't look right. That's about to be. It's about to be reality, is what it's about to be. You'll need to sign up, and you'll need like a special monitor. Somebody who checks on what you're watching. We know it's coming. They're gonna start checking it whenever you go, like, apply for a job. So it says here you only watch girl on girl? What's about, what's the deal with that, buddy? Afraid of a little penis? What's the matter, big boy? Afraid you might say something? At some point, maybe I'll cook. That point is not today. All right. I think we can already clearly see what the hell's happening here. This is not good. Oh no. Maybe we just maybe we make that bigger. It's gonna be okay, bro. Maybe we hide that lumpy ass head. All right. I almost thought we had it there for a second. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. What am I doing? Bro, what the fuck am I doing? Like how do I draw a head? I've never done this before. This does not feel right, like, at all. I've never seen a head in my life, bro. Let me just pop my skull off and try this again. I feel like it's somehow too big and too small. You know? What if I bring this in just a smidge? So up, give uppies. Come across like that, maybe? No. What am I doing? How is this so, like, just not possible? Did I fuck up this badly? It didn't feel like it. Okay. Something along the lines of that. Okay. Then we come in like that. That's like too big though. How did I do this? This is like not severe enough of an angle. Or it's too severe of an angle, I guess. I need like that and that. And then like that. And like that. And then that. That's still too big, but I think that might just have to be the best I get. I clearly just don't know how to do this, so it might be time to just like send it on something and move on. Because otherwise we're not going to learn shit. Which is pretty typical, actually. Usually what I do. Poor fella. Poor little guy. Poor little guy. All right. So we want this pretty far back, actually. And like that. Then we can like cut that out a little bit. And like that. Or why am I having so much trouble with this? I'm sorry, guy. I'm sorry. We'll get him next time. We won't. Maybe we can clean it up a little bit in the LART situation room. We can't. Okay. Okay. Fantastic. Feel like I'm doing connect the dots here. That's when I peaked, I think. My connect the dots era. I think that was around kindergarten. Kindergarten. Think that's right. Biatch. You son of a bitch. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. The fuck are you? Goodness. I'm wet. Thanks for the word. Now I'm drinking water. I'm so hydrated. I'm so hydrated. I'm moist. Water, Sandy. I need it. I need it. I need it. The water. I always forget I have that. From the stay hydrated era. Nobody stays hydrated anymore. Everyone left it behind. I'm staying hydrated, fam. Let's go. Let's go. I'm so fucking hydrated. I feel like that was a huge thing for a while, and I never really got why. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, okay, you should drink water. But I don't know why it became like such a heavy meme on like Twitch and stuff. It was like you got to stay hydrated. Everybody had a redeem. That actually it kind of started before the redeems even. Like people would donate with like TTS and it'd be like stay hydrated, fam. Wow. Wow. Still have the redeems. All the VTubers I watch have those like stretch. Let's go, stretch. Over here stretching my shit. That might be the cleanest line I will ever do. It's crazy. That was a Pogathan champion. That's PogChamp's full name, by the way. Pogathan champion. Not a lot of people know that. Probably because it's not true. But not a lot of people know that, you know? It's my little PogChamp. My little PogChamp. Just hold on and let me cook. Fuck was that? Yo, why it looking like this? I don't like that. One girl has a squat redeem. You know, I can imagine why. I know what you are. I know why you watch that. Say it. Gooner. You know, see the squat because she's a VTuber. You just hear her. So what the fuck? Where she doesn't even have like full body tracking. Is it? It's like a live 2D model. It's one of the flat ones. Because I think if I position, actually, if I make space back there, it might be able to pick it up. But I think if I position the camera low enough, or like far enough, I'm pretty sure it could track me doing push-ups. Like, you know what I mean? Like I could get down on the floor, so it would almost certainly be able to do squats. I think it's too close right now, and I don't have space to like make it further. That's like the biggest problem with 3D tracking. Most desks are like less than 30 inches yo for free. They're less than 30 inches deep, and most cameras are really focused on just getting your face, like the cameras with good tracking. So like either a phone camera, again like the selfie camera. I think a lot of people use the iPhone one because it has like certain models have really good facial tracking. Did I just fucking lose tracking because of that? I don't know. But certain models have really good facial tracking. The problem is the FOV is tiny. So like it really only gets your face. Um and then like the ones with high refresh rate suffer from the same problem. So I have high refresh rate ones. This one's 4K 60 or 1080p 100. This one up here. This one is 1080p 100 FPS. And then I have another one that's 1080p 100. But the problem is the FOV is really close up. So all it can really get for the most part, if I'm, you know, a reasonable distance at a desk, all I can really get is like maybe my shoulders and up, right? Like my arms a little bit. But, you know, if I wanted like full body, I can do it. We can, we can fuck around. It's just that I would need the camera to be further away. And the only way to do that while I'm at a desk is to have it further away and behind my monitor. So it wouldn't be able to get me. Oh, God. But I think maybe there's like Vive trackers you can use. And I think there's like third-party solutions now that you like strap to your wrist. And like that does a lot of the tracking. But I mean, I could, in theory, if I'm like move the camera across the entire room, I could in theory just have full body tracking, like easily like tellable, if that makes sense. Like you'd be able to get all of the tracking. It's just a matter of the position of the camera and the amount of space between you. Because all the like cameras that have a better FOV just aren't, they're either not affordable or they aren't gonna be able to do it. Because something else I wanted was the high refresh rate of it. Like the 100 FPS camera keeps the tracking better than like my old 30 FPS one. Even though the tracking I think is only at 60, it's able to keep it better. Plus this one has its own like tracking where I can go around the entire fucking room. So that's why like when I go and look for something, it will sometimes still follow me. But it also loses tracking because XR Animator is pretty good, but if it doesn't have the face, sometimes it gets a little lost. I'm pretty confident that if I set it up right with a model that did have like full body and really good like ankle and like leg tracking, I'm pretty confident it could just track me doing push-ups or squats or sit-ups or whatever. And then you could have something like Sorrowway where she has her chair fucking tracked. Which I think I could in theory do too. I would just have to open another instance and like make a model with tracking for a chair. So like it's you know, it's a lot of work and hers is obviously better than that would be, but it's not undoable. You know, this kind of looks like if Mark Zuckerberg were a human, right? Oh no. Do 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 do. Not too human for Mark. Oh, okay. You're probably right. Am I stupid? I forgot to selecto dicko this. So let's switch here. Okay, so that works. So then we want to invert, and hey, we got him. What if I do this? So I do it lightly. Okay. And this is where we want it darker. So we'll do it a little darker here. Maybe a little darker there. And just a smidgen darker here. Oh, we got to change that too. Just a smidge. And then we'll do another layer, and this one will also be multiply. Okay. So do we use darker stuff again? Or do we just do black? Look at the top of his head. You know, a lot of this ear is pretty bright. Okay. Right in the nostril. And we'll hit him with the little bit of white on the white layer. And this one can be a heightened layer. I don't think that's working, to be honest with you, which I'm always honest. I'm not really sure why that's a phrase. What the hell? Oh, my dog. No way. All right, this one's like super bright. Let's hit him with it. Now, if I do Blendo Dicko, how crazy is that about to get? Okay. Blendo Dicko. Yeah, that's not working. Okay, so let's undo all the Blendo Dickos we can. All right. How's this looking? That's right, we can't tell. Okay. Let's go back and let's Blendo Dicko this for real. We don't really want those like super sharp lines right now. We do want it to kind of blend. Now, I feel like this didn't really come out as dark as I was hoping in certain spots. That's probably fine. Because we can just make that darker. Okay, so let's switch to this. Actually, if I do both, will it blend both in the same at the same time? Or will it just do nothing? Kind of looks like it's just doing nothing. All right. Oh, I didn't switch tools. Okay, and we'll actually make that quite dark. We'll make that quite dark here. And we'll make this a little bit darker up there. Maybe a little more dark down there. Quite a bit more dark up here. I feel like this dark looks a little more, what's the word? Washed out than I want it to look, I guess. You know what I mean? It also just disappears more than I'm expecting it to. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing, but also I don't know what I'm doing, so like that makes sense. Like that tracks. You know? Like, did you guys know that I don't know what the fuck I'm doing? Maybe I just stop. I don't feel like we're cooking, you know? Maybe I gotta shrink this thing. Maybe that'll help. Oh, that definitely helps. Okay. Yeah, that was the answer. My mistake. So if I go back to doing this, that should help. That's a little, you know, but maybe... Yeah, that was it. We were just, like, blending too much. And now we're having problems with the edge, but... Yeah. You know what I think I'm gonna do is, just cut all of this. Alright, that one's fine. But we should be able to cut this as well, right? What if we just, like, went back to the drawing board? Because I feel like we didn't do it right. So we'll fill this in. Then we'll go to our first layer for darkening. And we'll actually darken it. And instead of starting light, we'll just go straight to, like, you know what I mean? So we'll try and keep it right. Okay. All right. Feel like this is better. I don't know if it's good. I feel like it's better. And then, what if we just, like, throw in some white here? Does that do anything? No. But if we do it on here, that should do something because it is lightning. Most excellent. So we want to come in like that. Okay. Let's go back to here a sec. Get this a little bit darkened. Most excellent. All right, let's get that. Let's get that. Skadoosh. Oh, wrong layer. My bad. Am I cooking yet? What time is dinner? So I'm trying to cook here. Right. Uh-oh. Maybe what I should have done is the strat where I copy and paste the line art and just fucking paint bucket stuff in. And then do extra on top of that. That's probably what a smart person would have done. So like do what we did to start, then do another one that's the paint bucketed strat on top of that with like the darker and then the lighter panels, and anything that needs to be blended we then blend. Yeah, it probably would have been the smartest way to do this. But I am what they call a fucking moron in the business, so... What business? I don't know, but I wish they'd leave me alone. It's kind of fucked that they call me a moron, right? Like, hello? I'm right here, I can hear you. I've got a big dick, I can hear you. That's how it works, right? Alright, so now I should be able to blendo dicko. Blendo dicko. Blendo dicko. Uh-huh, uh-huh. So that won't work with that because that's the dark layer. But it doesn't really matter what order I do it in, I don't think. Actually, it might matter a little, thinking about it. I just don't care. Alright, so this should get rid of any of like the harsh like overlays where I did maybe 2 to 3 passes on accident or because I had to. And like we got, you know, a bunch of white out of nowhere. It might spread it, which, you know, sometimes that happens on Reddit. You spread it. But it should overall get rid of most of the like wonky look, if you will. I should probably be better about my coverage. But I am an idiot, so we aren't. My fellow Americans, I am an idiot. Okay, so now I should be able to go to this one and do the same thing. But for the dark stuff. So that should like blend it better, hopefully. Not ideal moments, but it is fine. Alright, I can definitely do this better in the future. I just am not good. So, probably not actually. There's like 0 chance I can do this better. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. If I could do this better, I would have done it better. Someone else could do this better in the future with what they learned, not me. What you see is what you get. This is Zark Muckerberg. So what happens here is, for some reason, the Blendo Deco tool pulls white from outside, or the colors from outside of the thing. I don't know why it does this or how to stop it, but if you get too close to a Selecto Decoed area, it will pull the white out and just look like ass. So that's what happened there. That's why it doesn't like just not blend over there, even though it's technically kind of solid. It just doesn't fucking care where the white comes from. And it will pull it and like overwrite just about anything. Okay. All right. So we got another pug nose. Not ideal. Let's go ahead and move bro. Oh shit. Come on, man. Oh, it's because that's not. Oh shit. Wait, what is that? What layer? Is that the background? What layer is that and why isn't it moving? I'm so fucking confused right now. Usually, if I do this, all of the layers move. I don't know what layer this is, though. Is this the background? Well, this isn't ideal. What is this from? So, what if I deselect first? Will that help us? Okay, that helps. I don't know what layer that was from. Okay. Dude, these fucking, like, inverted ones are kind of... Ooh, that's actually kind of fun. That's kind of cool. But, like... You know? Just that is kind of scary. Right? Alright, anyway. Haunting. Let's just try and speed run a new angle because that didn't work out. I feel like I keep messing up in the same old spots, right? The nose is just like not far enough out. I felt like the nose was too big while I was doing it. The ear somehow feels too big for the rest of it, but kind of like probably the right size if I compare it to the original. I think I just keep drawing pug noses. I think the nose is too big. No, the nose is like too small, but like too big for everything else. Maybe the eye is too small. Then that's why the nose feels too big. It just doesn't come out far enough. Maybe the lips are coming out too far. I mean, like, it works because there are so many different types of human faces that, like, this could exist as a face. But it doesn't work because this isn't what I was going for. Right? It doesn't look like the source. It's like my nose is just way too fucking flat. I think it's because I just keep starting out and like the nose looks too big. So I try to make it smaller before I get to like the point. And then like by the time I'm there, it's like too late to really adjust it and you look at it and it's like this is god awful. Bro's got the fucking pug nose again. Pug nose Joe. All right. Let's get bro with this, maybe. Maybe I can actually draw a normal sized fucking nose. I think I'm gonna try and speed sketch this one. Just get like a sketch down. And then next time we'll actually maybe hopefully get something kind of decent looking. Probably not though. It's usually how it goes. Probably not. So let's go ahead and we're on white. Fuck. Hit him with it. Hit him with it. Nope. Hit him with it. Nope. Hit him. Nope. Hit him. Hit him. You know what? Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Just hold on and let me cook. Why is this the only way I know how to draw an eye? It's so weird. Right in the fucking schnoz, too. That doesn't look right to me, but fuck it. But fuck it. You know how it goes. What do you do with the fucking schnoz? What do you do with the fucking schnoz? What do you do with the fucking schnoz? Shrink this fucker. Hello? Get skrunked. Shrinko Dicko. It's my new jutsu. Shrinko Dicko. Shrinko Dicko jutsu. Scrunkly wunkly, bro. That doesn't seem quite right to me, but whatever. Maybe fix that up a little bit. Maybe something like that. And then like that. Ooh, that's kind of like that's a goiter. That's fine. Some people have those. Well, I guess I don't know if that's healthy, but that's natural, right? They happen. I was gonna say that's healthy, but I don't actually think it might be. Like, I think it might be a problem. What I'm saying is I probably wouldn't want one. On a personal level, if I could help it. But I think it'd be manageable. And it's nothing to necessarily be ashamed of. Unless, of course, you are, in which case you should be. I'm kidding. It's a joke. When have I ever been serious about anything? Ever. Never. Have I ever seen a fucking human before? Like, this is really outing me as a fucking alien right now. Right? Like, there's no shot this person's seen a fucking human and they're drawing this. Isn't that funny, though? Like, the amount of humans I've probably actually seen, like, not even just real life, right? Like, in images everywhere. I mean, I know this isn't a very realistic human model, but like I'm literally looking at a fucking reference and I still can't fucking do it. It's so crazy to me. They just reselect instead of deselect. Am I stupid? How did I just select white, bro? We'll deal with that later. Is my cranium this fucking large? I don't feel like it is. Is it? No, right? No, I don't think so. There's no fucking way my cranium looked like this. Like, my cranium brings all the boys to the yard, and there's just no fucking shot. You know, I'm drawing the shadow as a line, aren't I? That's a mistake. I don't know about that. Maybe like that, that, and then that, and then that. Lift bro up for me. Like, it looks okay, but it just doesn't look like what I was going for. It's like this would pass as some random character in any media, but It's not the character I set out to draw. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe this is too much. Maybe like more like that. I don't know. Who the fuck is this dude? Is this the guy? Maybe more defined? Oh, brother. Wait, did my internet just go out? No. Okay. I'm like trying to look at this and find the places that I feel like I went wrongest. I mean, this was a speed one, so there was always going to be a lot wrong with it. But like, I don't know, it just feels like there's a lot I just really, really fucked up here. I mean, I guess it's the same old, same old. Some of the lines just don't hold the perspective. Some of the lines are too long, too small, so the proportions are just off, right? The position of some of them, just off. Maybe that'll help. Did I just accidentally select white again? I don't know, this part of the face feels too big, while simultaneously I feel like it's gonna feel too small if I really fuck with this. I don't know. I don't know what to do about it. What do you do about it, huh? It doesn't feel like it's enough. I feel like this needs to be steeper here. Like, need it to do the thing. Needs like more definition. I mean, it could just be that I suck, so it's just never gonna look that way, but I don't know. Let's go ahead and save it before I fucking forget. These are of course scuffed heads 5. Hit them with the pingus so we get the craw and the pingus. Thank you. All right. We're looking. This nose, I feel like the nose and the lips and actually the eye are pretty solid. If we cut off all the rest of that, it's not, you know, the neck's not too bad until you get to the Adem's apple, I guess. I think maybe that needs to be longer. Maybe that is gonna help. So shorten that part, but lengthen this part. Does that do anything for us? Not really. That actually kind of did help a little bit. It's not perfect still. I mean, I feel like that's a huge problem for me. I really want to think like do things as it's in my head. I wish I could make it perfect, right? And if it's not, it's just trash. Um I feel like for like a speed one, I think we did this in like less than 10 minutes actually. I mean outside of the added adjustments. The like base we got down in less than 10 minutes was actually pretty decent because from there what I could have done is a LART for the adjustments, and then we would be like one step away from like the shades, and that actually might have been good. Should I shade the next one in like a flesh tone? Should I do it in like a peach, or would that be too creepy? I think we might, just to see what it's like. um but I think I'm gonna go ahead and get off for now because I suck ass. uh Sorry, Zark Muckerberg. um anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and no more bad comments. You're cool. Let's go. We're cool. Cool as a cucumber. But I am getting off. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the support. I appreciate you. Have a fantastic day, night, afternoon, whatever it is for you. Hopefully I can catch you in the next one, whatever that is. You know how these things fucking go. I'm getting out of here. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.